And we are live. All aboard your tech news, games, and deals caboose. We have some Apple iPhone lawsuits, followed by some Kingdom Hearts 3 leaks. So get ready for that. Let's jump right into Apple lied about the iPhone X screen size and pixel count lawsuit alleges. So what we're going to find out here is, so the suit is saying that the screen size is actually measured at 5.6875 inches when Apple claims 5.8 on the iPhone X's screen. So that's the first of the two highlighted features missing. Also, we have the resolution is 2436 by 1125 for the iPhone X's screen, and the claim says that it's only showing 2 subpixels per pixel instead of originally 3, red, blue, and green. So we'll have to dive more into that if this continues, but Apple usually has a lot of heat on them because they're pretty popular. So let's jump into some of the comments the actual Reddit post shows. They also mentioned the camera's lens isn't made of actual sapphire, and that is its whole ordeal. It has nothing to do with a lawsuit in the article, at least. But there's a couple of reasons for that. It's better for, potentially better for displays being lighter and easier. We also have some people complaining about the notch in advertising because they have some nice advertising pictures that almost look like it doesn't have a notch right there, which you can't see. But if on closer inspection or a not black part of the display, you can see a notch. So people get pretty upset about these things when advertising big products. And let's jump over into more cell phone related news. So from Forbes, we have some people playing with 3D printed heads, and 5 phones were tested, and the iPhone was not broken into, while the 4 Android phones were. So the phones we have in question are the brand new G7, the LG ThinkQ, and the Samsung 9, and the Note 8, and also the OnePlus 6. It's somewhere in here. And so the 3 of the phones, it took some angling and adjustments to actually unlock the phone, and with the 3D printed head. And the OnePlus 6 instantly got in, so possibly less secure. So basically, to get the 3D printed head, they had to go to a 3D imaging system area to get the head printed. There was 50 cameras it used, and it still needed software because their nose had an issue. So if you have recently got your face and head 3D image scanned, you could be at risk to have your phone broken into. So if you have some secrets, you might not want to get your face 3D imaged. So interesting little tidbit there. We also have food delivery robot catches on fire on UC Berkeley campus. No one has died, aside from Kiwi. Poor Kiwi. So basically what we have here is the KiwiBot robot. There's over 100 of them throughout the campus and city that delivers food. So that's cool technology. And what happened was there was human error, and they replaced the battery. A functioning battery was replaced with a defective one during a routine battery replacement. So KiwiBot is blaming humans. How convenient. So basically what happened was there was experiencing thermal runaway for the electrical fire that basically started with the battery. And they have updated the software to monitor the robot batteries. So this should not happen again unless there's a different issue. So 3 seconds of silence for the robot. And into game news. Kingdom Hearts 3 gets a new trailer and also some leaks. But let's start off with a quick little trailer. You get some of our favorite characters, some of your favorite characters. There's a duck, Pegasus, Rat, Kingdom Boy, Captain Jack Sparrow, and a bunch more. Little short 30-second Winnie the Pooh we missed. But we also have some leaks, and we get a message from the director, Tetsuya Nomura, and he basically says that there is some gameplay leaks out there, so be careful over the next 5 to 6 weeks if you don't want to spoil anything for yourself. But they also mention that the game's epilogue and secret movie wasn't leaked because this is actually going to be, looks like, released later in some kind of patch. So get some secret stuff still being secret until the game actually comes out. So that's pretty cool that they took the initiative to do that. And here's some of the leaked stuff. So for the next 30 seconds, close your eyes if you're not ready for it. The first thing we originally got were some screenshots, leaked copies of the Xbox One version, and then there was some video, and then we got actual proof of the game being played. So here's some of the game footage of it actually being played. It's just a short 5-second clip, it looks like, in a mirrory world. And then there's some dialogue, and then here's a screenshot of them actually downloading the game. So that stuff is out there, so be careful until January 29th if you're in the West, or January 25th if you're not. And so that happened. Be careful out there. We also have some PlayStation news. The PlayStation 4 finally is allowing users to select their region and the language. This is right now limited to Europe only. First place to get this feature. So the benefits of this could be mentioned by some comments. There's plenty of games in Japan that are English sub that just don't make it to the US or other regions. So potentially you could just change your region and purchase the game. So that could be pretty cool. And this came out from a change from the Europe laws requiring avoiding locking content behind a region. So this is potentially Europe only and potentially coming to others, so hopefully that would be cool. We also have more PlayStation news with stats for My PS4 Life. This is to celebrate the 5 years of PS4, and it creates a little video of your stats. You can actually go to the website and create your own video, but here's a little trailer of someone else's, and it shows stats like your very first game played. Very first game played was Assassin's Creed for this player, and then there's hours, there's some stats, there's some trophy info, but a lot of people are hyped to know their Port Royal Raytracing benchmark. There is some stats that have been published, and he had a Galaxy RTX 2080 Ti overclocked to 2.64 gigahertz. This was using liquid nitrogen. So some very hefty duty cooling that you don't typically do. And they didn't mention the resolution or settings. You can usually change that for certain benchmarks, but they're guessing 1440p because of the press information. So this benchmark isn't actually out yet, so you may get higher FPS, it may be more optimized, or it might be even more intense when it comes out on January 8th, 2019. So it's a $3 upgrade, you'll have to have the advanced version, and that's just some cool ray tracing benchmark on its way. And here's a little meme, $1,300 plus RTX plus liquid nitrogen plus 1440p equals 51 FPS. Crying face, oh no. So no deals today, but we'll get you tomorrow with a good deal. And that is going to be your tech news, games, and deals for today. Check back tomorrow for your 3 p.m. dose of news. We have some comments saying, I'm disappointed KH3 is leaked. 6 weeks, almost 6 weeks ahead of time. That's kind of sad, but there's still a secret movie that hasn't been leaked yet, so get hyped for that. We also have someone saying, maybe someone ordered s'mores. I don't understand, but yep. We're gonna sign out for now, and signing off.